Need to go to the store. I'm drinking water. What's really good with that? Water, man? Are you serious? Tastes good though. That's what's up. So let me tell you what I just read on the Bleacher Report. Article by Tim Daniels. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. Tim Daniels wrote an article on the Bleacher Report that Timothy Bradley is absolutely no match for Manny Pacquiao. He hasn't fought the level of competition that Manny Pacquiao has fought. Really. All right, then. Let's go and look at the levels of competition. I'm going to start with your boy Manny Pacquiao. Let's start with him in 2006. 2006. He fought 3 fights in 2006. Let's start in 2005. He fought Eric Morales 3 times between 2005 and 2006. Don't forget, he lost the first time he fought Eric Morales. But here's the thing. Eric Morales, great fighter. Was he still in his prime at that time when he fought Pacquiao? No. He was not in his prime anymore. And Pacquiao lost the first time he fought him. Let's see, who else did he fight? Hector Velasquez. Okay fighter. I mean, not great, but okay. He was okay. I won't give him credit for it, but I'll just say he was an okay fighter in the ring. Oscar Larios. They got a question mark beside his name. They don't even know who this dude is. I don't know who he is either. Oscar Larios. Get out of here, man, with that garbage. Okay, keep going from 2006. Now, I'm skipping names because, like I said, he fought Eric Morales 3 times. Jorge Solis. I give him credit for Jorge. That was a good fight when I watched it. Yeah, that was a good fight. I give him credit for Jorge Solis. Marco Antonio Barrera. Now let's keep in mind he was 63-5 when he came into the ring. He was not the same fighter he was in his prime. He was nowhere near his prime. Still a great fighter, but nowhere near his prime. Honestly, in my opinion, in his prime, he would have took Pacquiao out. But that's just me. That's in 2007. 2008, he hopped in the ring with Juan Manuel Marquez. He knocked him down a few times and still damn near lost. For real? Okay. So right now, since 2006, I got 4 good fighters. David Diaz. David Diaz was a good brawler to me. He was a brawler. He wasn't a great boxer puncher. Uh, Almost made for Manny Pacquiao to knock out, which he did in the 9th round. That was in 2008. Let's go to 2009. 2009, he fought Oscar De La Hoya. Now, keep in mind, at the time, Oscar De La Hoya was fighting at 154. That's not his walking around weight, but he fought at 154. He had to come down to 145. Damn near 10 pounds. 10 pounds to fight that fight. He actually went down to 142 struggling so much to make weight. Now, Oscar wasn't even in his prime at this point, but you're getting a shell of what you could have got at 154 fighting Oscar De La Hoya, so I'll throw that one out. Oscar fight, garbage. Next up is Ricky Hatton in 2009. After Ricky Hatton got embarrassingly knocked out by Mayweather's fist in the corner. Since he bounced off his fist and hit the corner and was pretty much a done deal after that, he fought a shop. I mean, not a shot fire, but a journeyman, and Luis Colazo. That was like that was supposed to get him ready to fight Manny Pacquiao, and Luis Colazo was beating the mess out of Ricky Hatton. But because the money that was on the table, of course they robbed Luis Colazo to win and gave it to him. So I'm throwing that name out of there. Miguel Cotto. Now, honestly, even at this point in 2009, Miguel Cotto was a shell of his former self because he had got brutally beaten by a cheater in Margachito. So I'm not going to say he was a washed up fighter, but he wasn't the same fighter he was before he fought Margachito. And he fought at 154 for like 3 years. Three years. You ask somebody who don't walk around at 154 to come not only down to 154, but to not 147 for his title fight, but 155. I mean 145. 10 pounds lighter than what he was already fighting at. So you figuring he's dropping damn near 20 pounds. 20 pounds. Now, Cotto is known for gassing out in late rounds at 154. So you make him drop 10 extra pounds. No wonder by the sixth round he was done. Pacquiao wasn't dominating that fight up until that point. But once Cotto gassed out, done. So I throw that fight out of there. Joshua Clottey. Joshua Clottey didn't even come to fight. I don't even count him. Done. Antonio Margachito. Do I really got to say anything about that cheater? Garbage. Get him out of here. Shane Mosley. He fought Shane Mosley. Now, let's see. Shane Mosley looked good against Margachito, who was a bum. Then he lost to Floyd Mayweather. And then he fought to a draw. A freaking draw to Sergio Moore. You mean that dude from ESPN's reality boxing show, he fought to a draw with him? Are you serious? And then he comes in to fight Pacquiao like he's supposed to be something special at that point. Shane Mosley was done. Then he fought Juan Manuel Marquez again. And everybody knows he got robbed on that. So let's go back. He's fought about 14 people by this list. 3 by one guy. 3 by another. So that's 6. Jorge Luis. That's all I give him. Fights with Juan Manuel Marquez. And by not the average boxing fan, but legitimate boxing fans, not Manny Pacquiao fans, not Floyd Mayweather fans, but legitimate boxing fans. He lost 2 out of 3 with Juan Manuel Marquez, and won 2 out of 3 with Eric Morales, who was not in his prime anymore. Oh, I forgot Marco Antonio Barrera, who was a good fighter still, but not in his prime anymore. So, after that's being said, let's switch up to Timothy Bradley. Let's go back. Let's go back to 2006. Let's not do 2006. He fought some scrubs in 2006. That's probably why he fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 7 times in 2006. So let's go to 7. Scrubs, scrubs, scrubs. Nassar Othamani, he was alright. Donald Camarena, alright. Miguel Vasquez, promising. He was promising. He was a promising fighter for real. Unanimous decision. He got blanked against Timothy Bradley. Then Timothy Bradley in 2008 flew to the UK and dominated the champion in Junior Witter. Junior Witter was 36-1 at the time, man. He wasn't no scrub. Edner Cherry. Cherry was not really he was a credible fighter. I'll put it that way. He's a credible fighter that could give you some problems in the ring. One, unanimous decision. Kendall Holt. He hopped in the ring with Kendall Holt. Now, this is fighters that'll give you problems in the ring. These aren't scrubs. Nowhere near scrubs. They're fighting at their weight class. They're in their prime, so to speak. And he's fighting these guys. Kendall Holt won unanimous decision against Kendall Holt. Nate Campbell, somewhat a shell of his former self, but still at that time a dangerous fighter. He went on to win titles after fighting Timothy Bradley. I mean, he beat up that little baby bull, but I mean that's still a title that he won. Lamont Peterson, I was at that time Lamont Peterson was undefeated. You see, he knocked off the UK's People's Champ and Amir Khan. This is credible fighters he's fighting. Luis Carlos Umbrego, a good fighter, a very good fighter that he fought. That was his first fight at 147. He fought that guy at 147. That's what's up. That's what's up. Came back down, fought Devin Alexander. Devin Alexander was, at the time, considered a young, promising prospect, and he's still not considered a scrub. I question his heart, but that's just me. And then Joel Casamayor. I mean, he is at the tail end of his career, but he can still give you problems in the ring. He's a veteran. He knows the tricks and the trades of the game. And that's his last fight. For me, looking at this list, Manny Pacquiao has fought the bigger names. Styles make fights, credible fighters. I can't really say Manny Pacquiao has fought the better competition. I mean, six out of the 12 14 past fights was against the same two guys. And he went 2-1 with one, Eric Morales, who was a shell of his former self, and lost two out of 3 to Juan Manuel Marquez, who cannot get a fair shake against him. And honestly, me personally, regardless of who wins the fight between Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley, I would like to see Bradley fight Juan Manuel Marquez next. I think that'd be an awesome fight. But that's my take on it. I mean, I don't gotta go into it no further because you could probably see where I'm going with this. I just want to know, what's your opinion? Do you think Manny Pacquiao has the better experience coming into the fight because he's fought bigger names? Or the level of experience is pretty much the same. It's just who's going to be the better man on that day. Y'all let me know, because I know what I think, but what I think really don't matter. I want to know what you think. So until the next time, doses.